rules. What's this?
It's an
I
eviction
have to follow
notice.
some rules. What's going on here? Please speak into the microphone so people can hear you. Take your time. No. How's the microphone situation?
I'm not the mic stand, I'm the mic stand son, so I'll be the mic stand till the mic stand comes.
It's too late for this shit, man.
No, it's too early.
Yes! There we go.
Oh, was that wireless one?
Meow.
Okay, we're good.
Brilliant. We have got a guy that can run around now. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, how you doing? Who's ready to watch me fall asleep? It is 5:30 a.m. for me right now. I don't know why I'm on so late. So I was told this is the time, this is the day, that I had no say in the matter. So I was like, okay, let's call it after dark. Which means if you want to go slightly edgier NSFW with some of the questions, I'm tired enough, take advantage of me. Let's just see. It's going to be chill, no pressure, no nothing, it's all good. I'm assuming everyone here knows who I am if you're here at half fucking midnight.
Yeah!
Yeah? Anyone who doesn't?
I'm dragged here.
Oh, you got dragged here?
Yeah.
You'd rather be in bed?
Oh my god, we have to...
Yeah, so would I. So yeah, we've got about an hour. I would say make a line there for any questions you might have in an after dark sense. But I will just say this though. Usually I'm totally okay and very, very fine to, just start a little bit of a crowd outside and see people, sign things, get pics, whatever. Not tonight. I am genuinely going to fall asleep soon. I am very tired. So I've got just about, I'm going to say, 58 minutes in me. And then I'm going to disappear. But I'm here for the rest of the weekend. I've got something going on every day for the rest of MAGFest. So I can bump into you. I've got a signing, I say tomorrow, I mean later today. So yeah, basically it's all good. I will see most of you at some other point, I'm sure. But who's got an after dark question? I've never done this before. I don't know where this is going. It doesn't have to be. It's just, it's whatever. I'll let you pick. Because I am too lazy right now.
First. All right, here we go.
You're good. But yeah, like I said, it's just if you were too scared to ask something a bit more personal in any other setting. But now it is too late or early, and we are in the corner, and it's totally fine. So. Jesus, what are you going to say? What's Peter Griffin going to ask me?
So we're starting off strong. I don't have a question. I have a gift.
That's somehow worse.
You're not ready for this.
Let's go!
You're reviewing it.
Family Guy.
PS2. Grab your joystick and get ready to unleash your inner Peter. That can be read another way.
So you can call me up.
You know how you guys say pedophile? We say pedophile. So unleash your inner Peter. Thanks, Peter Griffin. Open it up. What's going on? Oh. Thank you. Is this a follow for an invite or?
Whatever you make of it.
This is for me to know. Next question.
Okay. Good evening, Caddy. I know you want to go to bed soon, but I have a question.
Yeah.
In your Jesus game videos, what inspired you to have a woman with gigantic titties be Jesus, and you say Jesus is an anime? I really want to know.
Okay, so right, so that was more just about because I don't know what that game was. I don't know anything about it. The cover of the game box had anime-looking manga-y stuff on the front, so I was like, oh, Jesus is an anime, and because I'm in the cathedral, that's Jesus' bedroom, so it's like he's keeping a little secret stash, and it's like, oh, so anime Jesus would keep this in his room. and somehow I managed to get away. I didn't get permission to do that. I brought a print out of a giant anime titty girl into a cathedral. And actually, not just a cathedral, I was in the catacombs of that cathedral. So there were hundreds of year-old dead people in there. I desecrated their memory and ran away.
Honor their memory.
And yeah, you do it for the video. I mean, what can you say?
Thank you.
Okay, where's my dude? Where'd he go? Oh, there you are. Yeah, do you know what? I would just say next question, and then wherever you are, like, just raise your hand, and then I'll see where we are. Hey!
Not necessarily after dark question, but did Caddy ever get out of the did the real Caddy ever get out of the PS1 dimension?
Well. I don't know. If he did, he doesn't have to be given these things, so I think he'd prefer to stay. Yo, how's it going?
Okay, first of all,
Yeah.
catacombs.
Did I say it wrong? Catacombs? Catacombs?
Like a comb.
Honey, how do we say it? I've always heard catacombs. Catacombs, that's how we say it. Catacombs. You speak English, motherfucker. I'm from England. We invented the language. I say as I'm probably wrong.
And the actual question.
Yeah.
This is actually more serious.
No.
Yeah, sure.
Is there
This is Atelier Ryza.
a game or game series you want to cover that you think might have worked
It
better
would
in
have
one
been
of
funnier if I
your
was
older
dressed up
formats?
like her.
No, because I can't imagine everything that I'm doing now is what I've wanted to do for years. Like years and years, like ever since 2015, 2016. I've wanted to do what I'm doing now since then. So, like, there's so many games where I've only had like 2 minutes max of material to work with because I want to be funny above anything else, and then I had to stretch it out to a 10-20 minute video, and so I don't want to do that anymore. I just want to have what it is, I suppose. So sadly, no, yeah. Cool, next question.
Hi, Caddy.
Hey.
Quick question.
Yeah.
One of my favorite running gags in your videos that you seem to have stopped doing is the careless murder of your children.
Yeah.
Is there a reason for that?
Because they got older and realised, no. They're fine to do VO and every so often, but yeah, no, like, the younger they are, the more exciting it is, and then...
Easier to murder.
Yeah. They don't, you know, they run slower, so they're easier to grab, and then they're weaker, so they can't get away. Now, it's a little bit more, it's a bit tougher. But yeah, they're more just like, they don't want to be on camera. That's totally fine. I can't be upset with them for that. So yeah, they're immortalized in the older videos as young people, yeah.
Great, thank you.
The youngest one, I mean, I don't know how many people in here are like, old school fans or know roughly what our kids look like. The youngest one will be 14 in a couple of days. So yeah, it's been a while. So like whatever your last memory of how they looked was, they just don't want to be on camera anymore. So yeah. Cool, next question over there.
Hi, so I know if you bought like quite a few things at like stupidly high prices because they're like rare and stuff.
Yeah.
Is like anything particular like you're like, why did I buy that? I really didn't need to buy that for the video.
Anything I wanted to buy but I couldn't for a video.
No, everything you bought, they really regretted afterwards. You're like, I did not need to buy that.
Oh, so I didn't need to buy it. 33% of the accessories for the PS1 accessories video, I'm gonna say. So much money went into that. So much money went into that video, and most of it either didn't get used or it broke before I even had a chance to write about it. So yeah, I'd say that probably. Yo, next question.
What was the most painful video to make? Like
physically painful or emotionally painful?
Yes and yes.
Both. Emotionally painful. Oh God. Emotionally painful. PC video. That was emotionally crippling. That was definitely making lemonade out of lemons. And physically painful. Oh God. physically painful. I have hurt myself so many times. Honestly, I'm gonna say anytime you see me in this, like, with my shirt off and I'm running around as like a gremlin and this skip and shit, like, because there were shots, even the easy looking ones, like when I'm in the woods or I'm running in like a quarry or something, I commit to the bit. I don't wear shoes and that shit hurts. And skips are rusty and they're angular and they're heavy, and I tend to hurt myself quite a lot jumping in and out of them, and yeah, probably have tetanus. I have no idea. Next question.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, so speaking of the PC video, what do you think was more painful, the PC video or your platinum relic grind?
Oh, good question. I mean, painful in the sense of looking at your bank balance would be PC, and just having something go wrong that you just can't figure. I was recently diagnosed with ADHD not that long ago. I'm going through the process of treating it, and one of the things I've noticed about myself that I don't know if any other ADHD people are here, and you can relate to this, I'm fine if something goes wrong out of my control. I don't mind that. I lose my shit when it doesn't make sense. If something goes wrong and there's no logical reason or explanation, or why aren't you telling me why, like, if it told me in a blue screen error, this is what's going on,
just
like, your whole system has shut down, it's all over, that wouldn't bother me. But it's the fact that there was just no explanation. The video was made out of ADHD frustration. I didn't even know I had ADHD back then. So yeah, I'd say that definitely. Next question.
Hey, how you doing?
What do you think?
Good answer.
I'm in my cozies.
So, in the exhausting world of making a Caddy video, you say you waste a lot of money, and the last clip is you tossing the toilet in the Jesus Games video.
Yeah.
Was that a toilet you were getting rid of, or did you buy the toilet?
I bought a £150 toilet and threw it on the floor.
I've been curious for a while. Thank you very much.
Have a good one.
That, by the way, toilets are way fucking heavier than they look. Way heavier than they look.
Hey, is a sort of a joke question fine?
Yeah?
So, Caspanuka to Gringotts Steakhouse.
Yes.
Who is Gringott and why does he have a steakhouse?
I'd love to give you a joke answer, but just the name is funny enough. I don't know. I have no idea. I just like funny words that are slightly distantly related to each other. I just find it funny.
Simon Door.
Yo, how's it going?
Hi again, Caddy. So I have a would you rather, all right?
Oh, God, here we go.
Okay, would you rather be stuck in a room for a week with Spawns in one ear talking to you and George Wood in the other, or 100% Crash 4 again?
Yeah, Crash 4. Actually, no. If George Wood is George Wood there physically? Is he standing?
Yes.
Then I would pick that. Yeah.
Okay.
Just to have him there, I would listen to him all day. I'd love to hear him talk about Lara Croft's breast cancer all day, all day.
Father, why?
Wait, you can't just say the question again.
No, that's my question. Like, why'd you get back to me?
I got ADHD too. I don't know.
It's late, everybody. It's fine. Yeah. What was your? What did you? What? Oh no. What, you said? What did you say?
Father, why?
Oh, I was gonna say you can't just drop a question at me ignoring what you came as. Do you mind quickly? Sorry about this.
Wait.
Two are the first Spons cosplays I've ever seen. I was waiting for that to happen at some point, because the real Spons would never ever, he was not paid enough money. So he would never show up here. So I'm glad that he's got his cult started. I'm glad that you're following him. Father, why what? Just why in general?
Yes.
Well, you're here and watching me, right? So ask yourself. Hey, Oh no.
I mean, you can ask him from here. Up that battery! No!
I know how that might feel. No. Okay, I mean, okay, yeah, do you want to, yeah, okay.
Alright, so I didn't get a chance to say this in the last panel, but
Yeah.
I've been watching your content since the Dalmatians video, and I pretty much watched
Thank you.
everything, even like stuff, even when you're pale face consent,
Thank you, thanks very much.
So, and I bring up the Phoenix games because those were like the ones that I looked forward to the most.
Mm-hmm.
Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Would you consider like doing like the rest of the Phoenix games lineup in your current format? At some point in the future?
Possibly, but it would be too different from what you're probably expecting. I'm dropping the anger thing. It's not me. I tried it. I faked it for a long time because I thought that's what I had to do. But yeah, no. So the people that made the Phoenix Games films that were on the games, Dingo Pictures they're called, they have a Twitter account. It's official. They're active. They're doing all that stuff. They're working on something. I don't know if it's a documentary or something. I don't know, but I keep getting tagged on Twitter about it, because I think they want me like an interview clip or something. And I've had to reject it purely based on the basis that it's not representative of how I actually feel. So it's like if they wanted me to be like, oh holy shit, worst things ever, just for the sake, no, because they're great and I love them, and I just can't. Yeah, it's just not representative of who I am and what I actually think. So yeah, I'm not going to do the fake performative anger thing. But yeah, maybe I'm not against that idea, because Phoenix Games have done more than just putting the films on discs, as we've seen from the skateboarding thing that they did. So yeah, I'm not against that idea. Okay, so have you got another battery?
They're just A's. I'm gonna go find an A.
See? A. 1A batteries.
Double A.
I was going to say, I've never heard of a 1A battery before.
Triple A.
That's an American battery.
One day.
Okay, yeah, let's go with Superman.
Okay, so I actually wanted to ask, because he told me about the backpack you have on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I guess, what's like the dumbest song you put into Viber?
Oh!
The dumbest one.
The dumbest song?
Yeah.
Do you want a fun fact?
Yeah?
Because it's probably obscure enough where no one in this country would probably understand it. I can't remember if it was like a top 10 video I did years ago, or if it was the Vib Ribbon video itself. At the end of it, I talk about the hardest song I've ever put in it. And it turns out it's a song called Jake the Peg by a guy called Rolf Harris. Does anyone know who Rolf Harris is, or what that song is? So you know what I'm about to say, right? Dude is a paedophile. And at the time, no one knew. So the hardest song that I have put into Vib Ribbon is a paedophile song. There's your answer. As far as I'm aware, he used to be a British national. He's an Australian, but he was a British national treasure, and he got found out during. I don't even know if people are familiar with Jimmy Savile. I have no idea who knows anything about what. But at the same time that was going on, he was discovered, and it wasn't pretty. And he was very old at the time, and we thought he was going to die in prison. He didn't. He got out, but no one knew, and then he had like 1 or 2 years left and died, and nobody said a word about it. He went from like the Queen, he did a portrait of the Queen, like officially. He did stuff, very high stuff, and he died, and no one reported it. So, yeah, mic drop. But yeah, dude, yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah. So, you've had a lot of one-off characters of yours played by yourself that usually appeared for just one bit. Do you have a favorite?
A favorite?
Yes.
Yeah, Long Dennis, I think. Yeah. It's just like It's so funny. It's so funny. All I gotta do is walk into my little prop area and I just gotta see the cone head and I'm like, that's all I need. That's all I need. So yeah, I love that.
Do you have a least favorite?
Least favorite? Oh, anything pre-2020. Me playing myself with the stupid Cockney voice for current quickies, me doing the parrot, me doing like anything pre, because it's like it was just fucking desperate. It was so desperate. So anything I do now, I just find really funny, even if it's like never a recurring thing. Although I suppose if you wanna nowadays, my least favorite purely based on mess and what it usually ends up meaning and smells and tastes is sandwich, because I don't know if I'm going to eat a thing or burn enough plastic to knock myself out. And there's bits in some of the sandwich skits, I think specifically the Skylanders bit at the end of the Spyro video, you can see Ollie losing his like center point and like losing his angling, because it was bad. And that's why we went outside and did a bit with the outdoor tap, because we both were like, we need to get out. Like, it was poison, yeah.
I still think someone needs to make a list of all your personas.
Good luck.
Probably on the wiki.
Aziz over there. How you doing, man?
Hey, Caddy. Because of a lot of the filming and a lot of the different videos, I just have to ask, have you ever been involved in in a situation that I'd say was way too arcane for you? Like, did something ever pop up in the middle of a shoot that made you go like, oh, what the hell, what am I gonna do to get out of here?
Oh man. Can you think of anything, honey? Can you think any moments that were like super embarrassing when we were filming? Anything?
Is Ollie here?
Because if you can't, I've got ideas. I just can't remember. Oh, I know. Crash Bandicoot bootlegs video. I dress up as Crash, I put high heel boots on, I strut down the street, and there is plenty of behind the scenes pictures and videos that the kids were filming, because there were so many cars that day. There never is anybody around, and yet on that day they were everywhere. And I couldn't walk in the fucking things, and I couldn't run, so it was like once I committed, I just had to go for it. And there's so many like behind the scenes photos of me like in the full get up with the boots like behind the hedge in front of my house. Because I'm just waiting for some quiet. Another time, it was for the sake of a 2-second gag. Band games video. I was talking about Postal 2, and I read the back of the box. Said, "Postal, ever had one of those days?" Cuts to me dressed as a post box, and I go, "Yes, every day." My neighbours saw that being filmed, and I just had to it's my job, and you can ask questions or not. And they were chill. They were chill. They were very happy for me that I could make money dressing up as a post box. So it was fun. It was fun. Have we got some A batteries?
Meow.
Okay, so you're back in charge of picking people.
Hi, Caddy.
Hey.
Hi, it was good to meet you. It was good to meet you earlier.
Yeah, you too.
I appreciate it. I just wanted to go back to the Gringotts Steakhouse question.
Yeah.
What'd you eat at Gringotts Steakhouse?
What would I get there?
No, what would you eat there, and if so, what would you get?
Oh, it's not a steakhouse.
Then what is it then?
It's a brothel.
It's it's the you know in Crash 2 when you see Cortex on the hologram, Gringotts Steakhouse is inside the N tattooed on his head. It's not a tattoo. It's a feasible location. It's a physical entity, and you can go there. You just need to believe. Look at that N very hard, and then wow, Gringotts Steakhouse. He was right all along.
Thank you for clarifying, and please release the. I ride crowded trains to stiff women shirt as merch.
You know what? It's an idea. Definitely an idea. Yeah. Okay, who are we going to next?
Here we go. That's right.
Hi, how are you? You doing good, sir? I don't want to talk to you, so I'm kidding.
Let's say Q&A this way, bitch. I mean, I don't mind, it's fine, you do whatever you want.
Well, before I ask my question, is that a Harry Potter reference? Gringotts big thingy? Gringotts? Is that a Harry Potter reference?
Yeah, it's the bank.
It's the bank, but that's not. I think maybe I had it was just a funny word. It's just a funny word.
No, but my question is it's a good question. So, what is your? What is your least favorite level in Crash 4 and your favorite level in Crash 4?
Level?
Yeah. Well,
I have fucking no idea what the level names are because I blocked them. No idea.
Okay, then rephrase it. Your favorite challenge in the game versus your least favorite challenge.
Favorite challenge?
What was the hardest thing for you to do that game, or the easiest for you to do that game?
Hardest thing, I'd say probably the perfection relics. Time trials sucked because there was no run button, but I'd say the perfect, no death, and collect everything.
There's no run button in that game?
They sucked. Easiest challenge, opening the game case. That was pretty easy. I'd rather have the game be nothing but that. Oh, nice one, cool.
How you doing?
Hey.
So if you could pick your ideal Crash spin-off that doesn't already exist, what kind of game would it be?
Well, Crash, like, what, if I had to make the next one, what kind of game would I...
Like, if you could make a dream spin-off game of Crash, what would it be?
Ooh. Do you guys remember those old Flash games on Newgrounds where you could just shotgun characters' heads off? And it was unnecessarily bloody. And then you blew the head off and it said, you win, play again. That's my Crash spin-off.
And you play Crash person, or do you play as the villain?
And I'll call it Crash Bandicoot. He tried. Cool, yeah, next question. Yo!
Hi.
Hi.
Since you said you got a diagnosis of ADHD
Yeah.
recently, what have been some of your most recent hyperfixations?
I don't tend to do that. That's not actually part of what I do. Have I hyperfixated on anything, honey? Anything recently? No, it's not really something I do. It's more, yeah. I say completely. I don't have a problem. I'm fine. It's more like, I guess with me it's more like I just have the constant noise in my head and all that kind of, it's just, it's that kind of stuff that I don't tend to hyperfixate. I do get into things, I hyperfocus on things, and then I just forget eating, sleeping, drinking. I think I do that. I don't hyperfixate on like topics or things necessarily.
Or Kirby.
Yeah, like Kirby, yeah. So I don't tend to do that. I collect things in random like intervals of like, hey, this is the coolest thing ever, and then I just kind of give up. So that's collecting things I think is probably my...
That sounds like a hyperfixation to me.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough, yeah. That's fair enough, yeah. Are we deliberating if this is an appropriate question?
Just answer.
To an extent, nothing is off limits. It's after dark.
Caddy has become batty.
So you wanted me to ask.
Don't blame him.
So I'm quoting exactly what he said. Are you a Kirby fan? 1. That's what I said. Do you know the answer?
Is that the thing that you were just talking 3 hours about asking? After I just stood on the...
And this is the real question.
Yeah?
What do you think would be like the strangest Kirby thing that you thought of before? Or like, you know.
What, the strangest Kirby thing I know?
Yeah.
Thought of? What, just any Kirby-related thing? Kirby can... This is a very, like, interstitial way, like, what... Like, sorry, what do you mean exactly?
I basically meant, if...
Kirby philosophy, I like this.
I meant more like, what would be like a weird concept for like a Kirby spin-off you'd be into?
The dude has eaten a traffic cone. It can't get much weirder.
It's so much weirder than that, trust me.
Can it though?
Yeah.
He ate a car. He ate a car.
He's killed multiple gods.
Yes.
He's a better than Kratos. It was a freaking pinball game.
Yeah, cool. Next one. Yeah, microphone's over there.
Because I feel like I'm behind everything. Also, hi, thank
Hi.
you for signing our copy of Crash Bash and putting X's all over it.
I did. I put X's on over all the faces and the title, yes.
First of all, okay, I have two questions.
Yeah.
One of them is related to Crash Bash. The first one is, why are you British?
Well, what happened is there was someone existed, and let's just call her Mum, and someone else came along, and he was like, yeah, I'll have a bit of that. And it just so happened I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. And the voice came with my head. It came with everything else. I'm sorry. I'm still paying my penance for the Boston Tea Party. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The second thing is, apparently on that, someone asked, you X'd out everything on there except for the spike ball. So is the spike ball the main character of Crash Bash?
No, the spike ball is the good thing because it can hurt them. Next question!
Hi.
Hey.
So, just to make it a little bit hard, not including any PlayStation console, what is the next console that you collect the most for?
Good question. PS1, what else? GBA, I collect GBA shit, and PS2 stuff. Nintendo 64 is I do collect them, mainly for the reason that PAL Nintendo 64 is super hot. They're not rare necessarily, but they're expensive.
Well, and I guess that's a great point, because my next question was, I also grew up in Europe, and in 2020, after moving to America, we saw here a giant resurgence of just price spikes happening. Like Symphony of the Night is like a $300 game now. Okay.
Yeah.
Did that happen in PAL region as well? Because I last was in Europe in 2016.
You're very lucky that Symphony of the Night is $300.
Really?
It's about 600, 700 pounds. Wow. But in fairness, we got the Japanese box art and the soundtrack and the art book. That was the standard PAL edition of Symphony of the Night. You just got the Castle of the Lightning. That's all you got. Piece of shit. So that's what $300 for that is dreadful. But
I do have PAL.
you know exactly. Yeah. I love nice and chunky. I like that. Yeah. Cool. Next question over there.
Hello.
Hey.
I am really curious. How did you meet Tomska, and whose idea was it to have a collaboration?
How did I meet him? We were both at CoxCon, and he just said, "Oh yeah, if you don't know what that is, I just said that like that was a completely normal thing." Jesse Cox used to do a convention in the UK, and it was CoxCon. Yeah, it's not that kind of after dark, it's fine. Although it can be. I haven't had any NSFW questions, which I'm surprised, but yeah. So that was going on, and Tom Scar is not notoriously, he's very, very particular with who he DMs or reaches out to for obvious reasons, and he was just one of the few people that was following me on Twitter at the time, and I had no idea. I followed him, I had no idea he followed me back. He reached out and was like, "Oh my god, you're at CoxCon, love your shit, do you want to do something?" Oh, okay, yeah, that's good. And also the other reason for that is because his friend Ben is the animator of Asdaf movie, and he is a huge fan of mine, and so there was that bridge there. And that's how I got a cameo in Stuff Movie 12 and all that kind of shit. But Ben's lovely, and every time I stream, he is always there. It's quite frightening. I don't know how he does it. But yeah, so that's how that happened, yeah.
Was the Thomas the Tank Person bit your idea or his?
Oh, I wrote that whole thing. Yeah, I wrote that whole thing, yeah. Yeah, like shitting out of a cone on his head, yeah. He took it like a champ. He took it like a champ, yeah. Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
Are there any jokes that you can think of that you really liked, but kind of fell flat with your audience or didn't translate well?
Oh, God. God. It depends on the context. I would say most of the time, I don't give a fuck. Most of the time, it's like, what I think is absolutely hilarious, I just put in the video, and I only tend to judge by anger or backlash, and that's rarely happens, so yeah, but most of the time it's like, what were we doing? We were at like a zoo in a place called Longley in the UK, and there was this giant bouncy castle there. This biggest one, it's like bigger than this room. It was the biggest, it was like an entire, literally a castle. And we're like, oh God, look at that bouncy castle. Hey, bouncy, what is bouncy? What if the castle was bouncy? And then I just thought, you know what, that's a funny idea. I'm then gonna make him a character, and it's just a PNG of a castle that bounces, because that's what a bouncy castle is. And I don't care if no one else finds it funny, I think it's hilarious. Yeah. Translation on jokes is like, there is a cultural divide. There are certain things where it's not a big thing in the UK, but it's a big deal here, and stuff like that. And it's a constant learning experience with certain things. There's one example. I'm not even sure. Wait, is it here or the UK where this word is a bit weird? Okay, can people forgive me if I say something offensive, just for the sake of context? Is that okay?
Yeah!
Is the word spaz here a bad thing to say? No. It's a fucking horrendous thing to say in the UK. You don't say it. It's I think it's basically like I think it's a slur, if you want to call it, about disabled people, stuttering. It's that kind of thing. Yeah, but that's just a word. It's a vagina, who cares? A vagina's not a person. They have no feelings, last I knew. So there's weird words where you just wouldn't think. And then, I mean, God, the classic example, when I first started coming to the US on my own in a convention setting, like, I used to hang out with people that used to go out for cigarettes. Can you see where this is going? You know what I'm about. Yeah, I don't need to say it then, but yeah, everyone says that, and everyone. It's centuries old. Yeah, that's what a cigarette is. Yeah, FAG. It's a cigarette. That's just, yeah. I'm just going to smoke it, that's just what we say. And I've had to untrain that vocab from me. It's completely harmless. It doesn't mean anything when it comes from me, but obviously here, big deal, So yeah, there's just weird little things like that. You have to triple check, yeah. Cool, yeah, next question? Oh, we're over there, cool.
Yes, hi.
Hi.
I'm the one who drew spawns on his skin yesterday.
Oh, you did! Yes, I remember, yeah.
Yes.
And he remembers. He's not happy.
Good. I'm happy to hear that.
Oh, that was a good one. My phone jumped out. Where did it go? Oh, yeah, it's there. Sorry, yeah, carry on.
So, do you and your family play Animal Crossing? And if you do you have a dream address? I'm not asking that.
Oh, no, okay, so I don't think, the Animal Crossing person in our house is my fiancée, Karis, at the back there. You're the Animal Crossing person. How many hours?
Wow!
1,050. I thought it was 2,000. Oh, okay, fair enough. She's the Animal Crossing person. I got 250 hours in, start of the pandemic, and I realised I'd reached my peak, I didn't want to do it again, and I just kind of dropped it, and I haven't picked it up since, purely because I know it would ruin my life all over again when I'm in a momentum of getting shit done, you know? So, I don't think the dream aspect or the online aspect, it's mostly just a kind of solitary paradise for yourself, like a little dollhouse, I suppose, is the best way to put it. So, yeah, I don't think the dreaming stuff is what's something that I looked into, definitely. Do you look into the dream stuff, honey, or not? Nah, not much, yeah. So, no, sadly we don't, no.
Shoot, okay.
Sorry, we don't dream. We're English, what can I say? Okay, we are going over there. Nice. Hey!
So, it's not really a serious question, but I feel like I have to ask it.
Yeah.
Have you ever had anyone tell you that they have solved the mechanics of an awful skateboarding game? Have you ever shipped yourself over to give them a kiss?
Which awful skateboarding?
Extreme Skateboarding by Phoenix Games.
Oh my god. I thought I was the only person that had heard of it, so no one's told me that they figured it out, no. So, no. And if they figured it out, they're not getting a kiss. They're getting an inverted kiss, which is when hand goes in lip go backwards, in mouth, back throat, choke to death. That's what happened. And then I'd laugh, because it's like, you know, you wasted your time, so yeah.
Thank you.
No worries. Okay, next question over there.
Probably the only non-crash question.
Yeah.
Favorite Wipeout game? And favorite
man of taste. Okay, I'm gonna say it's between the first HD one on PS3. But then I poured tons of hours into Pure and Pulse on the PSP. Nostalgia 2097, which is XL in this country, if for no other reason than the soundtrack. Wipeout 3 is probably like just, you know, PS1 aesthetic, mechanics are better than the other two, so it's between those 5. It's a 5-way tie.
And team?
Oh, Pfizer, I'm Team Pfizer, yeah.
Alright.
One clap.
Can I give you something?
Can you give me something?
Yes.
Yeah? What are you going to give me? Hopefully not an inverted kiss.
No.
I'm not in the mood for that tonight. What is it?
Game you reviewed.
Really?
But it's a little different.
Oh, I was going to say, if it's something I've reviewed, I already have
I
it.
tried to get you signed for years because I had the staff for here for the museum.
Oh, okay.
And then I got nervous as crap at 2D games.
Oh, no way.
Well, you know, it's, yeah.
Oh, no way. It's nice.
But open up.
What's the crown on the front? It's a bootleg.
Yeah. Oh, I think you're gonna kick it.
What is it again? Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
Shall I read it?
Yeah, you should.
We have what was your name, sorry? Josh has just presented me this lovely game that everyone knows as Bug Bug. That's the name of the game. Bug Bug. Bug Bug. Bug Bug. Thanks for wasting my time. Now supports DualShock controller.
Yeah.
Did the original support dual? Who knows? Who cares? It's called Bug Bung with 2 N's. So I was going to say, your name's Josh, not Keenan.
You're right. That's my friend. He's here too. He gave me his business card, so.
Oh, I see. I was going to say, did he make the bootleg? That's not something you want on a business card. Hey, I'm Keenan. I make illegal things.
You know, it's a factory stamp. So
It is a factory stamp bootleg. I don't know what that crown is. That's so weird.
I got a number of them. I tried tweeting at you about it, but like, you know, you get like a million tweets. So it's like,
Yeah, I've missed out on that. I'm so sorry. But it's okay because you've given it to me in person. Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Family Guy and Bug Bung. I'm a lucky man. Over there. Question over there.
Hey, Caddy.
Hey.
Happy 1:14 a.m.
Oh man, really? By the way, I know we're going into... Sorry, I'll get to you in a sec. But I know we're going on until 1:30, but we don't have the... No one else needs the room after this, right? So if we can roll over, it's fine. I'll roll over until I like... you know. So we'll keep going as long as we can. But yeah, sorry, carry on.
All right, so I have 2 questions.
Yeah.
Okay. First question. Have you ever considered giving Death Stranding a second chance?
No. I've reached the age, I'm not even 30 yet, but like, I have reached that point where it's like, if I don't gel with something and I put 10 plus hours, it's not for me, you know? And that would mean starting again and doing the 10 hours again. Nah, it's, you know, time's precious, life's too short. But yeah, I can watch that. I haven't even watched the cutscenes yet. But yeah, nah, probably not, no.
The Monster Energy.
I know.
So remove it. That's gone now.
That's gone.
Yeah. Oh, it's right. It's gone. It's right.
Yeah. Well, now there's no point. There's no point playing it.
Is that a recent?
What?
Yeah, play the baseball.
Sorry, yeah, you were saying?
Alright, so my second question.
Yeah.
Have you ever played or considered making a video about any of the Transformers games?
I don't know anything about Transformers.
Like Beast Wars on PS1?
I have no idea. The thing, like, I get asked, like...
Fall of Cybertron, anything?
It's more like, nowadays, it's not even a case of, hey, can you play this game and tell me what you think of it? It's more like, I want to try and make it funny, and I can't make something funny out of something I know nothing about. And the same kind of question gets asked about wrestling games. I don't know. I don't know wrestling at all. So it would just be a waste of my time and your time. Or maybe it would be really funny. It might be really funny. Could I do that? I already know what I'm going to do for my April Fool's video this year. I already know what I'm going to do. So, yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, nice one. Okay, where are we next? Going all the way to the back.
Someone asked a question earlier, and I actually kind of want to follow up.
Yeah.
So you mentioned earlier, like if there was a question you like, or something in a bit like you ever done to people that land level, you said you don't really care.
Yeah.
That's cool. Has there ever been something you think went too far and you couldn't include?
What, like a gag or something?
Yeah, like maybe you, in the editing process, you write like, I just don't like this, or I didn't feel the same way about it. Why?
That happens like with every video. It's usually more a case of I just can't make it the timing right, or it's just a comment that doesn't make any, like, if I try and pack everything very densely, and if there's more than 10, 20 seconds of something not funny to me going on, I'm just like, yeah, we can cut this whole bit. Or if like the edit is just not working with what I'm saying or whatever, but it's usually just completely nonsense, one-off, like filler. I cut filler a lot. And I don't realize it's filler until I've read it in VO and edited it through, and then I get to the final stage of the edit and I'm like, why did I write this? Nah, boring, get rid of it. So that happens a lot, yeah.
Has it ever been like something that, like, have you ever felt uncomfortable with something like it, or like, I know it's like that makes sense, or it's filler because you want to make out.
Uncomfortable? Nah, not really. No, nothing uncomfortable. Just lame, pointless filler. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Cool. Next question over there. Yeah.
So, I'm autistic. I'm bad with sarcasm.
Uh-huh.
So I spent years believing that Cooper was a bad British slang word.
Yeah.
So can you rewrite history? Can you come up with a phrase, with a meaning for it that perhaps, so I was never wrong in the first place?
So, are you asking me to come up with a new meaning for the word Cooper? Is that what you're asking me?
Yes, so I was never wrong in the first place.
Oh, okay. Okay, right. So, if Cooper was a curse word in the UK, what would it mean? It would mean, oh my God, it would mean that you'd say that to someone who did your mum. You Cooper. That's a thing I don't know if that's something that, like, I know your mom is a thing, but it's not the same. Your mom, it's different. In English it's different. It's just, it's a proper put down. So I would say Cooper is the same, like, you Cooper, same way as saying, like, yeah, I did your mom. There you go. Over there.
Hi, I'm the person from the autographs who talked about politely ambushing you with a camera afterward.
Yes, okay, yeah.
How about if you were forced to will some shitty handheld version of a game that didn't exist, what would you
plop into the world. Just
So like a game that already exists.
Yeah, a game that maybe exists on a console but did not get a shitty GBA or DS version.
And so I can pick any game in the world that I want.
Game.
Okay, I would like Crisis 3 on Game & Watch. That would be great. Tiger Electronics version of Bloodborne. We can get behind that. I would buy that because the electronic thing would look like Yharnam and it would be like the skyline of the sea. I just have that for aesthetic. Cool, over there.
Hello, Daddy's Big Bus.
Hello.
So, first of all, thank you so much for supporting my friend's game.
No worries.
For my question, so you've had a lot of wordplay and like tongue twister jokes in your videos, right?
Yeah.
Has there ever been one where like you spent just so long trying to get it right and just had so many outtakes? And if so, like which one was it? Would you recall?
I thought you were going to say which ones have I cut out, and the answer would be I keep going till I get the fucker right.
Oh no, I figured that out.
The hardest one. Do you know what? It usually becomes just regular words that follow on from each other, like shut words that follow on from each other, just stuff like that. Sure. I can't even think. I think what I tend to do a lot with edits and stuff is that I just get it done and then I'm done with it, move on. So if I can remember things, it's rare. But yeah, I'd say that it's really boring answer. Like it's mostly just regular words, regular English words that really trip me up sometimes. And then I get angry and shout. And there's a big spike in the audio. Cool, yeah, wherever you want to go next.
I'm just following the hand.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay.
Cool.
Here we go.
Oh, you got a mic now.
Yes, it's actually working now.
Yes? It's got an A battery in it.
Just a line. So
And maybe it's sexual.
Or whatever. Anyway, all right. So, dumb question, but has fonts ever killed?
Ask them.
Yes.
I'll take that as
No price is too high. He does sponsorships, but he can be a hitman. Just needs the right amount of cash. I won't name names, but whenever you hear of you know when celebrities that everyone really loves die and everyone mourns and it's really sad, he might have a hand in it. Because he's the kind of one that will go for the good ones, you know? That's what he does. Thank you. Over there, yeah.
Yes, I have two questions.
Yeah.
First, what's your favorite color?
What's my favorite color? Oh, I'm tired. Don't do that. Blue, no red. Whatever, I can't remember the line. Genuinely, I love purple. Genuinely. Genuinely, I do. And I haven't launched into the air, so that's the true answer.
Well, on a serious note, I hope you don't stop making videos because you are I think you're the only British YouTuber that I'm actually subscribed to.
That's a lot of pressure, man. If the whole of England rests on my shoulders, I'm not a good representation of England.
Well, I love your stuff, so...
Thank you. That really means a lot.
So my question is, what do you think your last video is going to be?
What do I think? That's a good question. What would my final FU I'm done video? It would be an FU. It wouldn't be I'm gonna go out burning the whole building down. What would I do? What would I do?
You can pass this question, honestly.
Oh God, I've never thought about it. I was just kind of going until I can't anymore. So I don't know what, I haven't got a decisive final thing. It depends on what it would be at that time, or how I'm feeling, I suppose. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I would get every single thing game-related I own and just spend 2 hours putting it on a bonfire. And that's the whole video. And then I go home. Hey, how's it going?
Hi. Second question. I'm going to take advantage of the fact that this is after dark and ask you, would you sign my briefs?
Oh. No. No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, no, obviously, I'm fine doing most parts of skin, that's one I've never done before, and I don't think I ever will. I don't even know where I would start anyway, so I would just make a mess of it. So, yeah, that was a good NSFW question. It only took 55 minutes. Over there.
Hello.
Hey.
I do want to follow up with another NSFW question.
Yes! It started getting juicy and it's nearly over.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if you had to pick a classic monster you had to have sex with, example like Dracula, the Mummy, whatever, who would it be?
Oh, okay. Classic monster. Classic monster. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Yeah. Oh, we're back over here.
So I got another NSFW question.
From Peter Griffin. Okay, I'm ready.
So in your last panel, you mentioned why you had to end the feud with Brutal Moose.
Yeah.
When you read the gay fan fiction,
yeah,
were you at all kind of impressed at how detailed it was?
Yes.
We read through it. It was well written.
You read it then?
I found it.
It's still there?
Yeah.
Great. I don't censor, freedom of expression.
Can I say what it is, or?
What's it called?
What was, go for it.
It was called I Hate You, Brutal Moose X Caddy-Carcus. Very detailed.
Hardcore hate gay fanfic, yeah.
Wasn't bad.
Yeah, and it's surprisingly well written. And that was back in 2014, 15. Yeah, so there you go. Oh, cool. Hey, how's it going?
Good. Here's another NSFW question.
Why is this just started an hour in? I'm not complaining, it's just funny.
Okay, so the British authorities are pretty cutthroat about certain pornographic material. For example, I think a few days ago I heard about them arresting some woman for having certain Skyrim horse mods, you know?
Okay, wait, so who's strict about what, sorry?
The British authorities are kind of more cutthroat about certain pornographic materials.
That's the first I've heard about it.
Yeah. Apparently, a woman got arrested over certain Skyrim horse mods, you know. But
I mean, that's the first I'm hearing about it.
Yeah, they are.
Wait, they are or they are?
Yeah, basically she got arrested and detained by the British authorities for having Skyrim horse mods on her.
Hang on. Wait. How long ago was this?
A few days ago?
A few days ago. I leave the country. Shit destroys itself. It implodes.
Yeah.
The only barrier between the authorities and horse porn enthusiasts was me. And I've left my post. And it's all gone wrong. I'm sorry. Everybody, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to that woman. I mean, okay, that's the first I've heard about it, and I didn't think we were any particularly more strict, but then if someone actually arrested and detained that person, that says to me someone has done that in Parliament. And I don't know if anyone knows much about UK Parliament. There's rumours about initiations with pigs. Anyone watch Black Mirror? Season 1, Episode 1. That's based on rumours. Like, that's a British show. That didn't come out of nowhere. That's based on rumours. I don't know if it happened or not. Who's to say? But yeah, that sounds like a guilty party being like, let's just scrub. Like that's a guilty man, I think. Yeah.
Alleged horses and wolves, apparently.
Okay.
And wolves.
Not to get to the actual question.
Now the question: would you do a horse? No.
Yeah. Were you ever like worried about getting like knock at your door for like reviewing the Guy game? You know.
I did worry. I did, and that's why I made it abundantly clear that first of all I found, because I knew about the underage girl in the game. I knew about that before going in because that's a silly thing to not know about. And then I found out that it wasn't something that was in the game. It was something she was filmed. But they didn't put her in the game or something, or if they did, it wasn't any of the people that I made deliberately sure it wasn't anybody in that video. But that's why at the very end I made damn certain to burn it and the disc, because then it's like there's absolutely no
evidence.
Yeah, well yeah, there's no confusion of where it belongs, I suppose. Yeah. And that game was £150. I burnt that bitch.
Did that come out in Europe at all?
No, it didn't. So I had it shipped over and I set it on fire. Fuck that game. Yeah, got it. Yeah. Okay, yeah, over here again.
All right, here I am again. So first off, you remember what he said, right?
I would rather not, but yeah.
Like the question you asked. Okay. But did you enjoy it?
No.
Because I thought. But also, here's the real question.
Yeah.
For anyone trying to run a booth, or just like trying to run like anything like that in the first like autographs, anything.
Yeah.
Advice.
Any advice?
Yes.
Be yourself. Be yourself. You'll carry it all through. You never don't get nervous. That nervous feeling I had when I did my first one in 2014 at SGC in Dallas, it never went away, and it still happens now. I was like beside myself, shaking in my bed before the signing today. It never goes away. It never goes away. So you just gotta be yourself and just let what happens. And if you stumble over, trip over, it might be practice, or it might be that it's just not for you. And I guess I'm just used to it at this point. I don't know, but yeah, there you go. Yeah, cool. Over there.
How did you convince Karis to let her kids appear in your videos, especially since I think in their first appearance you shoot one of them?
Because she thought it was funny. I thought you were going with, how did you convince Karis to marry you? Which is an equally very valid question. I don't know. What is it about me, honey? I shot your kids and all that stuff. Why, honey? She doesn't know. There you go. Cool, over there.
All right, another not safe for work question.
Yeah.
Fuck, marry, kill specifically. Sly Cooper,
Yeah.
Ratchet, or Jack?
Okay, wait, let's think about this, Which incarnation of Jack?
Jack 3.
I've never played Jack 3.
Neither have
Oh.
Jack and Mad Max.
Because if Jack 1 versus Jack 2 is a big difference.
Yeah, Jack 2. Let's say Jack 2 then.
Okay, Jack. Oh, okay, right. Marry Sly.
Yes.
Because, provider, breadwinner. You're never gonna go hungry with that man. You're never gonna go hungry. Kill Jack. He's annoying as fuck. And yeah, I guess fuck Ratchet. I guess. If I had to, yeah. I'm not saying I'd like it, but if I had to, yeah. Cool.
Programming note at just 1:34 AM is letting you know, but this person has the mic now.
Okay, nice, cool.
Thank you.
Native.
I was going to say you took my question, kind of.
Sorry.
I was actually like, that's a question, like more in a general sense. Like, if you could fuck, marry, kill any character, who would it be?
You kind of need the boundaries.
Okay, any character.
Who would you fuck?
Yeah.
So not like a fictional character.
Yeah, fictional, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, ask the question, did you fuck Coco?
Would you?
No. That's the question.
Do you know what's really funny? Before I answer your question, as an aside, every time I do a Crash video, ever, searching Torna is a risky thing to do on Google Images, and I've seen too many Crash Bandicoot dicks. I've seen too many. One is more than enough. I've seen at least a dozen, and they're all varied and different in their own special ways. If I had to do characters, then I'm going to be lazy, and I would say fuck, marry, kill all three Lara Croft, because then I get the benefits of the whole situation, and the marriage I get the house and everything, and then I kill her so that I have it all to myself.
Wait, you mean like... Wait, which Lara Croft? A recent iteration? Or
No, polygonal.
Oh,
Yeah, triangle. Yeah, triangle. Yeah. Triangle and like rectangle mouth. Yeah. It's only just started getting interesting. I'm awake now.
Oh no. Hi.
Hey.
I think this is pretty a stupid question.
Yeah.
Do you think like whenever Crash spins,
Yeah.
his dick also spins?
Okay, so are you saying that there's a possibility that he spins and the dick remains stationary? Is that what you're saying?
I guess.
Do you know what? No, okay, wait, so, no, I would say it goes with him, and I would also say that when he stops spinning, that whiplash must be fucking horrible. There you go. Cool, over here, yeah.
Okay, this isn't really an NSFW question, I'm sorry, my voice is gone. Been crazy tonight. But one thing I wanted to ask, what made you, in the PlayStation 1 video, what made you just puck up your fucking pants like Kylo Ren and just go, I really want to know.
Because you're sitting here at 1:40 in the morning asking me about it. Cool, we're going over there.
Hey. First off, from my roommate who could not come.
In what way?
I will definitely let you decide that.
Okay.
I'm not dignifying that. But from my roommate, he asks, is the brick wall single?
I mean, look, the brick wall is not as dense as it once was. The brick wall is single. The brick wall lost almost too much weight over the years. Very substantial back in 2020, and it just lost slightly more and more bricks. And now it's like I just step over the bricks at this point. It's a sad tale. The bricks are single, slightly desperate. They met at the time. That was a point in my life I needed the bricks. I needed to wet them because they weren't going anywhere, and I just had to kind of accept my fate. And I was like, instead of running away from it, I just embraced it. But then, the bulldozers came, and then there was another one from Pfizer, and then Moderna came along with another bulldozer. And at that point, what can a brick do? What can a brick do but lose everything?
Do they still have your wallet?
They still have what?
They still have your wallet?
Motherfucker does, yeah. Oh, are we wrapping up? Oh, okay. Okay, shall we do like one more question?
I did have a serious question though.
Oh, okay. Serious question and then purple hoodie. We'll do those two. We'll do those two, yeah.
I remember you a while ago. You actually had like someone say you actually had like a. I keep forgetting the word.
You're good.
But you were looking for someone doing like storybook
Yeah.
art assets.
Yeah.
Which you ended up using for the computer story.
Yes.
Do you have any plans to use it for any future endeavors?
Yes.
Or is this, I was about to say, or is this a one-off thing because we've all seen that, you would totally do that just as a one-off thing?
Okay, so it was supposed to be a one-off thing because I just thought it was an interesting way of telling the story, and my computer was dead and I couldn't make any videos, so I was like, I'm going to get someone to just do it for me. But okay, fun fact about it, very quick answer because I've got to wrap it up. But the main reason I want to do more, I do want to do more with the animator and all that stuff. I've got lots of stories to tell. I don't know how I'm going to approach it yet. The main reason is because at the time, the guy that made the animations, and I had no idea at the time, 15 years old. And so from day one, I was doing all the business communication with this guy's dad, and I was like, okay, maybe the guy's nervous, like autism and stuff like that. I work with people all the time. There's probably a reason for it, and I didn't realize it was because the kid was still at school. And so, all the communication was done through his dad. I paid his dad, the dad paid him, and I met him for the first time in Birmingham recently, and he's 18 now. So he's out of school, and he was like, hey, I'm out, do you want to do more? So, yeah, mostly it was because he was busy doing college work and stuff. So, yeah, very impressive talent, very impressive talent. Cool, okay, one last thing, and then I'm going to fall asleep.
Alright. Okay, you have to choose one game to platinum.
Okay.
Every time you get an achievement,
Mm-hmm.
a not safe for work picture of that character pops up. What game are you choosing to platinum?
So every time I platinum the game, I get that picture, and then I do it again, and then so I'm just stuck in a loop.
Any trophy. Any trophy.
And every time you get a trophy, towards the platinum.
Oh, so it's the character of the game that I'm playing where I get a trophy.
Yes.
And it would have to be something that's so this is what I want or what I don't want.
Whatever.
Choose your poison.
Yes.
Pick my poison.
Pick
Okay. Okay, I would say Crash 4 because lots of trophies, very difficult, thick Torna. Pretty simple. Yeah, pretty simple. Anything else would be pretty disturbing, I think. So, no, Dingadal, yeah, I'll take that, yeah. Are we need to get out? Okay, nice one. Well, it only got interesting in the last 15 minutes, but thank you so much for coming, everybody. I really love to stay and chat. I've got stuff going on tomorrow. I do need to get back to my room and fall asleep. So, yeah. Thank you for coming, everybody. Thank you.